I was gonna dunk on this game for opening with a James Bond style opening, but honestly, once you have enough entries in your series, you're allowed to do a James Bond opening. Remember when Friday the 13th did one? Yeah, that was earned. I still don't really know why they did it, but who am I to fight them on it? Look at this cast of characters that I, theoretically, don't have to murder, but still will just because they side with Zeus. One heel turn could save them, but no, they will choose to get it worse than anyone has ever got it, and it will be their choice. Wow, look at that glowing blue wall that clearly won't be destructible until later, solidifying that I will have to come back here later. So subtle. People really should stop calling me that. It's probably not true anymore. This is gonna suck. Who's the mortal now, shithead? I call forth Phalanx, everyone's favorite Demon Souls boss. It's very nice that the game only took a select few of my upgrades away. The bow? Yeah, we'll take that. The lightning? Yeah, we'll take that. But the double jump glide wings and the perfect parry guard? No, we don't need these. Everyone in the underworld has a couple of those down here. Those aren't unique. They're like those little boy in blue French paintings that caused all those houses to burn down.
Ghost of Sparta, it is you.
Yo, is that Rip Torn?
I thought Zeus would have
Get out of my goddamn scuba gear, you imbecile!
Get out of my goddamn scuba gear, you imbecile!
That's my Rip Torn impression. Hey, Persephone. Remember a couple games ago when I rocked your shit? That was fun. Let's do that again. Oh god, he's called out the spooky, scary skeletons. Hell's strongest power. Hades, Lord of the Dead. More like, hey, these blades are pretty cool, thanks, Clancy Brown. I promise not to use them on you. Sorry, Hades, but it's not every day that you get to steal a ghost. You gotta take your chances when you get them.
Do I mean nothing to you?
You were a means to an end, Gaia. Nothing more.
Poetic irony is a bitch, ain't it, Gaia? You probably shouldn't piss off someone who's mainly known for committing acts of grisly revenge.
My war.
Save me now, as you once saved me from Atlas. And I promise to repay you in full.
Shut up, Helios. Nobody remembers the PSP games. So, no head?
A coward's words, Kratos. You don't try to catch me because you know you can't.
Don't say that. You're only ensuring that I do eventually catch you.
Close, Spartan, but you'll have to try hard.
I'd shut up if I were you. You may have been faster than me your entire life, but I only need to be faster than you once to eradicate the entire way that you visualize and understand the concept of living.
Today you may defeat me, but in the end, Kratos, in the end, you'll betray only yourself.
Good point. Still gonna kill you. What's wrong, buddy? I thought I was never gonna catch you. What happened to that? How poetic that Hermes would turn into a bunch of shit-eating gnats. I've previously talked about how much I enjoy rhythm game segments in the middle of non-rhythm game games, and I would like to note that that was the exception. I did not enjoy that. Wow, who knew there were so many hidden chests around the world? I should have pulled off Helios' head in the first game. I could have been so much stronger by now. Oh yeah, I was wondering when I was gonna beat the shit out of Hercules. No time like today. God, that is a large son. He's got to be phenomenal at banjo playing and drinking dirt. See, the funny thing about this fight is that Hercules is voiced by Kevin Sorbo, who voiced and played Hercules on Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess. So when you're killing him, it's kind of like you're killing Kevin Sorbo. You can't kill his career though, only Kevin Sorbo can do that. Stop picking me up. I'm just gonna punch you in the face. Come on, man, stop it. I'm gonna do it again. How many times do I have to hammer this into your head? I told you to stop picking me up. Why won't you listen? I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of dogs on the other side, but do whatever you want.
Get away!
Yeah, I wasn't lying about the dogs. It wasn't a metaphor either. It's just a bunch of dogs.
Tell me, has Aphrodite conquered another god of war?
That is a question you should ask your wife.
That's right, I had sex with your wife, who's also technically my sister, but let's not interrogate that any further. I'd like to file this stupid fingernail scene under video game moments that bother me far too often. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try again. Okay, it did work eventually, but only because Kratos killed the god of gravity off screen, I guess. See, that's the kind of precision that I like to see from a potential trauma team surgeon. Also, I completely forgot that this rock is a quest item, so I for a second thought that Kratos just like stole a kidney stone. Remember that time that Rip Torn got so outrageously drunk that he broke into a bank because he thought it was his house?
I knew you were up to
That was funny.
talent.
He has fittingly promised that most precious to me, the return of my boy Icarus. Yeah, I wouldn't hold out hope on that one.
Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora.
I've heard enough from you. I don't want to hear another thing from you. Get it? Hear? Yeah, it's a good bit. Don't deny it. I'm proud of it. Okay, I understand the gesture. You hated Hera, but what if you still needed that, Kratos? What if we hit the 98% mark and the game decides, you gotta do another MC Escher puzzle before you fight Zeus? Shouldn't have destroyed the little green ring pop. Now you'll never get your revenge, dumbass. Man, something tells me that the god of war staff loved Cube, but I can't put my finger on it. Now freeze. Okay, I guess we'll all freeze. Pandora, I left you alone for like 2 minutes. How did you already get yourself into a saw trap?
Your quest for Pandora, your pathetic attempt for atonement from the family you slaughtered, has caused nothing but havoc on Olympus. Look around at what you have done.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Stop her, Kratos. Do not let her into the flame.
Well, now I'm gonna let go just to spite you.
You know
Wow, crazy. Who would have thought that you'd come back here? It would take some sort of video game super genius to figure that out so early on. Don't worry, Zeus. Thanatos and I survived this, so you should be fine. I'm never gonna stop harping on that. I think it's really dumb that they put that in Ghost of Sparta. Why would they do that? Ah, not all my items. I'm not supposed to lose those until the start of the next game. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you in first person so the player understands the consequences of their actions. Except we already did this at the beginning of the game, so it doesn't hit as hard. Also, we're gonna smear your screen with raspberry jelly. Do you feel guilty yet? Hey Athena, check this shit out. If Zeus can live through it, so can I. Unsurprisingly, that game still rocks super hard. Looks amazing, probably the most fun to play of the original series, and working your way through the Pantheon is just such a cool gimmick for the game. But you know what, I've had enough of Greek mythology. Maybe I'll try some Norse mythology instead.